The toy pack!
Welcome to the toy pack, everyone. Well, we got something very different today. We've got this. Ooh, it's called, well, it's a Paw Patrol. It's a Paw Patrol cupcake stand. Well, let's open it in a minute. It's in this amazing color. And ooh, look at the pictures. It's got everybody on it. It's got Rubble and where's Suma? I think I can see Suma somewhere over there, but it's covered. What's your favorite Paw Patrol? My favorite one is, of course, Marshall. Yay! Marshall's awesome. Look at this. Wow, it comes with well, these are little decoration for cupcakes. So well, let's just open these now, and then let's see what have we got in the blind bag. And there is a chase right here. And let's see at the back. Oh, these are double-sided. They're really cool. I'm just gonna put them there for now, and let's just go ahead and see what's in the blind bag. Oh, this is a Sūpā Mario blind bag, and I've never seen this one before. I think it's really cool. I like this little red dinosaur here. Right. Wow. That's a lot of Play-Doh, isn't it? Looking like we're gonna have some Play-Doh fun today. Well, there's green color, there's blue color. Let's check out this green color. It's like the tree green color. And what about this green color? It's not green, it's not blue, it's turquoise color. It's something in between green and blue. It's really beautiful. And let's see. There. And then there is a pink color. And orange color. Do you like orange? What thing is orange? Can you think of any fruit that's orange in color? There is orange, of course, our nice round juicy orange. What else are orange? Can you think of any other orange fruit? Papaya! Ooh, yeah, that's right. Papaya and watermelon, right? Have you ever tasted the watermelon? Watermelon is this really juicy, yummy. No, watermelon. Watermelon is red. Oh dear, silly me. Actually, melon, which is orange, like really pale orange color. Melon, they normally comes like a giant melon, but then when it's on the plate in a restaurant, it's normally they come in like balls of round little balls of yummy, juicy melon there. Well, if you've never tasted melon before, not watermelon, it's melon, and they're different things. I mean, you can ask your mom to show you. I don't have the pictures here, but yeah, there's a difference between watermelon and melon. Watermelon's red, melon's orange. And it tastes a bit different, so well, give it a go and see what they actually looks like. Right, let's move on with this one. Ooh, that's a pretty yellow color. Can you think of any fruits that's yellow in color? There is my favorite fruit, mango. That's yellow in color. What other fruits are yellow in color? Can you think of anything? If you can think of anything that I can't think of, leave a comment down there, alright guys? There is pineapple. I mean, pineapple might not look yellow outside. It might look a bit, ooh, spiky and painful, but as soon as it's inside, as soon as you get the meat, it's really juicy, sweet pineapple thing. And that it's like one of my favorite fruits ever. You know, two of my favorite fruits are yellow in color, so I'm definitely going to use a lot of yellow today. But let's see what we're going to make, because I haven't got an idea first. So there is mango. Very good, guys. What's the other fruit that's yellow? Do you remember? Yeah, you've been paying attention, guys. Very good. It's pineapple. So yeah, well, let's put this yellow on the side. And ooh, what is this? It's beige color. Well, beige, we call it beige. It's like a lighter brown color. This is brown color, and that is a lighter brown color, and we call this beige. It's normally our skin color, and you know, like Paw Patrols, you know, a lot of them have used skin color. Yeah, a lot of them has got brown or beige. Yeah, so maybe actually I think I am going to make a I'll see if I can I'm going to attempt a Paw Patrol symbols or their logos, different logos, because each one of them has a different logo, right? Chase logo, it's a star, and Rubbles, it's and then Zuma plus Marshall ones, it's a fire, so I'm going to make one of that. And also Rocky, it's green and white in color, right? So yeah, it's a very green theme there. And maybe Skye also. I think I'm going to make a Skye's logo also. Well, it depends on how much time we've got, okay? So let's just put these two on the side. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got another one. Oh, this is the same one. It's the same turquoise color. So I'm just gonna put that on the side. And ooh, shocking pink color. That's really pretty. Let's see what's the difference between this pink and that pink color. See, there is difference. So there is not just one pink. They're like 300 different colors of pink, and that is why I love Play-Doh so much, just because there's so many different pink colors. And just like my pretty bracelet right here, there's just light pink, there's darker pink, and look at my fingernail. It's in shocking pink color, and that's really pretty. Yeah, so there is this super bright shocking pink color, and there's this Barbie baby pink color. And I mean, this is where a lot of baby stuff comes in. Like a lot of baby clothes, girl baby clothes, there are a lot of in baby pink color. And this is baby blue color. We call it baby blue because very often it's a very light colored blue. Yeah, compared to this darker blue right here, you can see. This is this color, you can see it in a lot of baby clothes. And yeah, it's really cool. I think I'm going to use that too because that's really pretty. Well, let's see if we get to use all of these different colors today. Let me just check this out. There you go. There's a purple color. That's a very pretty. Can you think of any fruits that's purple in color? I can think of TikTok. Do you know any fruit that's purple in color? If you know, make sure you leave a comment right now. And there is something round. That's right, guys. It's grapes. They're really pretty color of grapes right here. Perfect purple, isn't it? Do you like grapes? I love grapes. They're so yummy. And juicy, of course. Oh, and there's another yellow. I don't need that. Cool. So now that, it comes with this roller pin too, and then a tool right here, Sharpie bit, and then round bigger pin, bigger knife right here, smaller knife right here for detailed work, and then this is a rounded tool, bigger on one side than the other. And let's see, now I've got my board right here. This is my special Play-Doh board, and every time when there is Play-Doh involved, I use this just because it's orange and it's really pretty. Okay, well, what do we do next? Should we open? Let's take a look at these guys. I've got to take out a couple of them. Right. Just for reference. And there is Of course. Our lovely Paw Patrol logo right there. I'm just gonna put it there. You know what? I am actually just going to take out some of these. Ooh, this is a very pretty green color. I just found it on the side of my table. I'm gonna scoop a few bits of this Play-Doh out just to make stands for these guys to stand on, because they are supposed to be standing on Cupcake, and I don't have Cupcake at the moment, so maybe in next episode we are going to make some cupcakes. So I'm gonna put, there you go, that's a Paw Patrol symbol. Well, the trouble with this is I do not have any white Play-Doh, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just going to use very, very light beige color to replace the white color in this case, because, you know, I just don't have the white color with me today for some reason. Oh, and there you go. There is this. Who's this, guys? This is Chase, right? And you can see Chase's chest. He's got this badge, and yeah, well, it's a star badge. So if we got enough time, first I'm going to make this Paw Patrol logo, and I might even make each and every one of the logo. So Chase's one is a star one. Let's just put it over here. It's double-sided, which is really pretty. Put it over there. And then we've got Marshall's logo. As you can see, each and every one of that hat has got this Paw Patrol logo on right there. Yeah, and then every one of them has got a different symbol. This Marshall one, I'm not sure if you can see very clearly, but he's got a fire. It's a yellow fire in a red background. That's what his badge looks like. So now I'm just going to put him on a stand and just leave him on the side. Ta-da! And let's see, what have we got here? Ooh, we got little Skye. Little Skye, well, her symbol looks a bit like a flower. I'm not sure if you can see this very well here. But, well, yeah, her flower here, it looks like a white flower symbol. So I'm going to probably make that with beige color also on a pink Play-Doh base. So let's just put these guys all together right there. What else have we got? We also have oh dear, who's this? I'm not sure what's his name. But he is definitely one of them, right? I don't know this little guy, sorry. Do you know him? If you know, then leave a comment and tell me what he's called, because yeah, I only know Chase, Rubble, Zuma, Skye, Rocky, Marshall, and I don't know who's this little guy. Is it what is his called? Do you know, guys? I think it's Everest. Yeah, I think it's Everest, yeah. If I'm wrong, then correct me. I'm just checking right now. I think his name's called Everest, right? Yeah. Everest. Oh dear, silly me. Yeah. He's named Everest. Sorry, little guy. Well, pretty cool looking, very icy, and I like his hat a lot. See, it's nice and fluffy. So now that's all we've got. So let's get started. Which one do you want me to make, guys? Which symbol? Let's just start with the Paw Patrol first. So as you can see, what do I need there? If you look closely, you can see, oops, there is blue over here. Yeah, light blue color, there's darker blue color, need some white color also, and red and yellow around the Paw Patrol sign, right? Oops. Just drop a top like that, but it's alright. So now, ooh, I don't have red color, what do we do? You know what, I am going to modify this symbol a little bit by using this really like a peach color. It's not really red, but it's close to red in the camera. So I'm just going to use one of these and the blue color. Let's see if I can find a very nice blue color right there. Might not be close enough. So this one, dark blue, will also need it. So I'm going to use this blue color also, and some of these. Well, actually, most of the baby blue for the paw word right there. And of course, how can we live without this amazing beige color? Yeah, I'm gonna use that as a background color because I don't have white. I don't have white color. And then yellow, of course. Alrighty. Now let's just tidy this up a little bit, because you know we always like to work in a nice, neat space, don't we? Yeah, we do, right? Okay. We've got all these colors ready now, and our Paw Patrol right there, all signed, just for our reference. So, you know, I'm going to put, just going to take this one out, just so you guys can see better of what it is look like here. Alright, so I'm gonna put it right there. And let's start with our base. I'm going to build the base first by using one of these. So that's a like a shape of a school badge. You know, your school badge. I'm not sure, but a lot of the school badge or a lot of the badges of different organizations are yeah, in that shape, like that shape. Let me just outline it for you. This shape. So I am just going to see if I can freehand it. It is pretty hot today, isn't it? It's all sweaty. You know, one thing so good about Play-Doh is that even though when the weather's hot, you know, Play-Doh doesn't melt. Whether it's cold, doesn't melt. It doesn't get softer. It doesn't get harder. So this is one of the things I like Play-Doh. That's why I like working with Play-Doh, is just because it is so versatile in so many different environments. Okay. This doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, it's gonna be covered by the red thing later. So I'm just going to make a thinner sheet because, you know, when I pile different layers up of different colors, they're all gonna get thicker all together. And this one I want to make it big because all the other stuff would be easier to make when it's bigger, especially with the words. I'm sure a lot of the girls like Skye too, right guys? Right now I'm just going to cut it out. Let me just copy the shape a little bit to see if I can... There. Now there is a bit of a curve right on top, so I'm just going to cut a curve out. There you go. And it looks like an upside down triangle, so I'm going to start with that. So yes, I think I've done it in the last videos before, like a lot of the time all this amazing stuff always start with very basic shape. So I'm just going to refine it a little bit. So as soon as you've got the basic shape done, you just need to just look closer to see what are the smaller shapes look like, and then just start it from there. There you go. I've got the basic shape done already, and yeah, I think it's did a pretty cool attempt, right? Make this a bit better. Okay, so there we have one shape. Now all we need to do is make a blue one, and then make a red one that is just slightly smaller. So I'm going to repeat the same with blue. There is a little trick that I'm going to show you of how to make the same shape using a different colored Play-Doh to make the same shape but a bit smaller without having to think of it all over again. So let me just roll this flat first and then cut around it. And there you go, we have a shape already. And so so by just making it a touch smaller, just cut a thin side of the edge out. And there you go, we've got a smaller badge. I think so. Let's compare a little bit. Yeah, definitely. So we have a smaller one, and then remember on top of the blue one there should be a red one too, which will form the base color of our awesome Paw Patrol logo. Let's just put that away, and time for the red one. Good trick, isn't it, guys? I mean, if you know any better way of doing this, do let me know. Yeah, I like to do it in a more efficient way, but this is so far the only way I can think of making a pretty looking Paw Patrol one. It does take a bit of patience, guys, but you know, if you're really I don't know, if you're Paw Patrol fans, and I'm sure you'll enjoy making this, and you'll be very proud of yourself of what you have done, because you know, not many people I know can make a pretty good looking Paw Patrol symbol. Yeah, that's right, guys, be proud of yourself, and just make sure, as long as you keep patient, and everything will be fine. So I think I'm better go this way, yeah, and then just cut along as usual. Just be careful when you cut this, because you don't want to cut the original shape, like you don't want to cut the blue piece when you're making the red one, just because you want to keep the shape original, or else the blue piece is going to become smaller every time you cut it, and it's just no good. Alright. Yeah, I'd rather you take your time and do a better one, because I really want this one to look good. And if you're struggling with the shapes, you can always get your mommy and daddy to help you do it. And there you go. We got a same one, but in bigger, same size. So I'm just going to make it a bit smaller by cutting more around it. Just cutting a touch smaller. Ta-da! I think that's pretty good, right guys? Might look a bit long. So I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. As you can see, even though the beige one base, it looks pretty big, but then after we make all these layers and each layer gets smaller, it doesn't really make a very big one at the end. So that's why we always have to start big and then just make all the smaller parts together along the way. So now I'm just gonna put these together. There it's there you go. And then I'm gonna carefully place this one. Oops. I think this bit on the side needs a bit of cutting. It's got a bit of a fat side. Ooh, very nice, guys. Look at this. Wow, I'm a very, very proud lady. See? So we got the base done. Now let's build. You know, I'm going to try a different technique this time. I am going to make the paw, like the paw blue font first, and then I'm going to put it on top of a yellow Play-Doh. So I'm just going to put these guys carefully on the side, and let's just roll some yellow out. I'm gonna make the fonts one by one, okay? Just because they're nice and big. Actually, I can make 3 different ones all in one go, as long as I can roll them out. If I have big enough space to roll them out of work, like on this work surface. It's a bit small, isn't it? Yeah. I want to make this, I'm going to start with the long shape ones because, you know, I have space for 3 letters. So there is one done already. Oh, silly me. I was going to start with blue first, right? Oh, must be the weather, you know. I'm gonna get some blue. Not big enough. Let's just pull a bit more out. Better more than not enough, right guys? I'm really excited to see what this is going to turn out because it's the first time I make Paw Patrol logo with Play-Doh, and it would just be really, really amazing if I can make this work. Well, you know what? I'm going to cut into 3 pieces first, just so I want to make sure there's space for all the letters. I don't want it to be too or else there won't be space on the badge. That's why we had to make the badge real quick. Now, see guys, I accidentally cut through this, but it's alright, we can still fix it. Fix it pretty easy actually. So there's the P there. As you can see, the P word right there hasn't got a very long tail here, so I'm just gonna cut it smaller like that. And then I'm just gonna make a little D inside. This bit can get quite tricky, so yeah, feel free to get your mama or your dada to do it with you. And there you go. There's a P done. I'm just gonna put that on the side. And A, let's make an A. I'm just gonna put this as a reference for size. So you can see I've got a flat side here already. Let's do it this way. Yeah. So I'm just going to start with this side. There is an A. But that's why this tool is such a good tool, because it's got such a small pointy bit for all this detailed work. Yeah, there you go, guys. As you can see, the A part in the middle, it's a paw, so I'm going to make that in a minute while I'm done with all the text. Now let's make a W. Now with W, let's start it like this. And I'm gonna cut a flat bottom part right there. There you go. This is so much fun, like carving letters. It's unbelievably fun. Believe me, guys. Just, I don't know, it's just me or it's for everyone else, but you know, when you're doing this, feel free to do it together and just post a video along when you need some more time to do it. So there you go, there's Paw word over there already. Now I'm just going to use some more beige and make our little footprint there. So I'm gonna place this, guys. No, actually I'm going to finish with my wording first. Back to this yellow part. So I'm gonna just stick these on. Now, and then you will know why I need all this space in between them. Just because I do need some space in between them to cut the perfect shape out. Oh, so I'm going to start with the letters one by one, fixing the edges. This time I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna leave some space on each letters, around each letters, because the yellow bit of the Paw Patrol, of the Paw font, or the Paw letters are there you go, guys. I've got this part then. So I'm just gonna put this on the side and work on the A. A is far easier because there's no curve. Do you know any fruit that start with letter A? Or anything that start with letter A? There is A for apple, right? That's very good. What other stuff that start with A? I just accidentally made a hole on my little W right here. Sorry. Okay, there is apple and animal, right? Animal and armadillo. Do you know armadillo? It's this scaly animal. I like armadillo. They're cool. They look like they're like robot of the animal world. So there you go. Got PA already done. Now let's bring in the W. Yay! So there's Paul done. Oh, this is getting really cool. I'm getting really excited about this now. So I'm just going to put the... Let's start with the A first, just so I know where's the middle place for this. Cool, guys. Isn't that awesome? See? It's getting there, guys. Getting there. Now I'm just going to make do you know, I think using beige might not look as good on blue for this part, so I'm just going to use yellow for it. This is just my little twist. I'm going to use the yellow for it anyway. Let's just put it right here. I only need a teeny tiny bit because I want this to be really small, that the paw actually it's made inside the A, so like they've got to be really tiny. So there's one there. I'm just gonna make these little circles. This Play-Doh is really soft and very easy to maneuver, and they just don't crack at all. Okay, now the bottom bit, the bottom half of the paw, this bit, I'm just gonna cut it out. Just in the shape is perfect. Let's see, is that pretty enough? Is that good enough? So now what we need to do is just place these little things carefully onto our letter A. So there you go. It's better this way. Oh no, this way it's alright. Yeah. First there. And then one. These are still a bit too big, so I'm going to make them even smaller. Ta-da! That's Paw Patrol done. Now, you know what? I'm going to make just a bone shape right there. Oops. Gonna give it a little press so that it sticks on. So for now I'm going to put that on the side because I don't really want to damage it, do I? Okay, now I'm going to make a little bone. You know, I'm going to make it in yellow as well. I just think it's brighter and it's far prettier than using beige. Beige is a bit of a dull color. Have you ever cut a bone shape out of Play-Doh? Well, if you haven't, today it's your day. Now let's see. I'm gonna start with a rectangle. So you can see it's like a rectangle. Okay, let's just... So this is how we do it. We just cut the basic shape out first, and now we have something that looks like a bone, right? Yeah, that's how we do. Yeah, there you go. We've got a circle over there, and then let's just start with the bottom bit as well. It looks like a top part of the heart shape. There you go. So I've got this bone shape done already. Now I'm just going to see if I can smoothen this out a little bit. And woohoo! This is just so cool. There you go. We've got that done, and you know what? There is supposed to be Patrol there, but I don't think that. I think it might be a bit too small to make the Paw Patrol characters, the Patrol characters. So maybe. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use some freeze paint on this. Let's see if I can find blue color. You know what, there's no blue, so I'm just gonna go with black. And need a brush. There you go. Right, let's check. Let's just put it like this so you can see that over there. Now I've got my face paint right here. Now I'm going to start with, there's P-A-T-R-O-L, right? So I'm going to start with the middle two characters first. I'm going to start with T. So then I'm sure that I have enough space for all the other letters. As you can see, the O of the Paw Patrol symbol, it's quite bold. So I'm not going to make a very round one. And there is PA, right? So I'm going to start with the A. Just because I want to know that I want to see the fonts to be evenly distributed, so then I wouldn't start from one end and then realize I don't have space for the rest of the letters. So that's a good trick. When you're doing badges like this, you want to start with the middle part of the letters. So I mean, it works on everything, not just on Paw Patrol badge, but when you're doing painting as well, or when you're painting, when you're making some other stuff with, like making a large banner, you can always use this trick. Just fixing the R a little bit. And the T, I think, can be a bit thicker. And ta-da, guys, this is done. Now maybe let's see, I think that's pretty much it, right? Oh, you know what, I'm going to add the edges for this one. Have you ever painted with a brush before? If not, then this is your good chance to do it. There you go. Using a smaller brush with this one, it's going to help a lot more for sure. Just adding a bit of a highlight right there. And you know what, there is supposed to be just some nails around this one, just some holes, so I'm going to just go ahead and use a pen. Only one on this side. 6, 7. Ta-da! There you go. That's our Paw Patrol Play-Doh symbol. That's really cool, isn't it? I think this is the best ever I've done with Play-Doh, and I just think it's amazing. If you like this, make sure you like the video and keep supporting the toy part, because you know we love Play-Doh. We just love Play-Doh. And then have a closer look, guys. So now let's just leave this right there. Oh no, I'm gonna put this right here. Yay! There you go, guys. It's Paw Patrol logo for you by Play-Doh, and oops, toy park, guys. Well, thank you for watching the toy park. Well, next time I am going to show you. Let's open the cupcake stand next time, and I'm going to show you some really cool way to use those little labels right here. There. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching the toy park. Bye bye.